Hey guys, this is Adrian, your Warsaw real estate investor. I have a few flats in Tbilisi and I renovated the flat here in Warsaw, in Ochota, and now it's time for me to buy land and develop. It's a totally different magnitude of problems, but it's also higher reward. So Poland is growing, the GDP is growing, people need houses and areas need to keep developing, because the new generations, they have different expectations of how they want to live and where they want to live. By the way, this area where we are at, where I'm looking at the land, on the other side there is Stawy, which is like small ponds of water which are very beautiful. So on that side we can see how it goes. But I'm waiting for the owners. That might be that this BMW behind me is them. I'm gonna have to. So here we are. I have a cat to hopefully make the wind sound less. This is the place we're looking at. Actually, they got a nice playground here, and the price of this land is at this point 600,000 zloty. I can build, as I understand, I can build row houses here, 4 times 2 floors. I came to the neighborhood. It takes around 30 minutes from Warsaw center, and I'm gonna show you. It looks beautiful. The neighborhood looks very quiet. These roads are not the best, but I don't think these are like permanent roads for now. But they're gonna be here until we're probably done. As you can see, the place is quite nice, and I saw that the developer, another developer, is actually building more row houses around here. So I think we're gonna be good to go. And as you can see, the houses are pretty nice. I mean, pretty normal in some ways, but very beautiful. So, oh, it's a dog. That's a cute dog. Hey, I can't see anything, guys. It's so bright. But this looks ridiculous. He might think this is a cat. So cute. That's so cute. This is the cutest barking I've ever heard. Sounds like a Buzz Lightyear, some alien dog. All right. So as you can see, I mean, I love the area, I can already tell you, and this is not going to be good for my negotiation because I feel like I'm not going to have a lot of options like this, but it's okay. I mean, the guys who built here have built a beautiful like yards. I mean, this is very beautiful. This is the standard of these yards that I'm seeing now are higher than what I imagined. I've been to a few other areas. They don't have these stone railings. They have also some multifamily here, which is already a good sign. If people are willing to live in multifamilies in these areas, that's a good sign for me. So, all right. Well, so far so good. I know that there's a bus station close to here, and as you can see, yeah, area is pretty good. So let's talk. Oh wow, those are the row houses probably, right there. So in general, I'm gonna, yeah, feel good. I feel good in this area. It's quiet. There's at least some road. It's not completely, let's say, dirt road, hardened dirt road, right? This place, I'm thinking I'm gonna build it for each usable square meter. I'm gonna build it around 5,500. Those are my assumptions. So around 4.5 million zloty. That's gonna be the total construction cost, plus 500,000 zloty for all the land, etc. And bear in mind, when I'm saying construction cost, I'm also counting in the architect cost. I'm counting in one employee that I'm gonna have who's gonna help me, like an assistant. I'm counting in, well, no financing costs in this, but that could be added on top. And well, I'm also counting that I'm selling these houses for a very modest price of 750, including the garage, right? So many people would add that on top, and maybe the market grows and I can actually sell it even higher than 750. But I'm trying to be quite conservative with my assumptions. This dog doesn't let me record. He likes my cat. So all right, let's see. Built for 5 million with the land, everything included, and I think for 8 units I can get 750 each. Yeah, if it was 8 times 8, 8 units and 800,000 zloty, I think around 6 million, something like this. So my profit in total is going to be around 1 million, and that is 1 million, 1.5 maybe, divided by the total investment cost, which is around 5. That's around 20 to 25% return. And it depends, of course, how much money we put in, because that's assuming that we put everything in all cash. Well, that's not the case, because we're gonna be using the pre-sales money. It said don't walk here, it's for the next season. Sorry, whoops. All right, this is the street. I like it. It looks like a village, but it still has a good infrastructure, and that's why Grodzisk is growing as one of the good parts of Warsaw. They have very good, let's say, city management, as I've heard. So yeah, I'm waiting for the owners now, and with all these assumptions in mind, I still need to do a lot of work. I'm gonna try to get the geological tests, geology, yeah, geology test. I'm gonna do the geology tests next week, hopefully maybe in 2 weeks, and then maybe we could bind this deal up in a pre-sales agreement, and I can take all the permits and everything that's needed in the names of the owners, and in that way we can, pay everything once the whole building is, let's say we have all the permits to build, and at that point I can pay them the rest of the money. She already verbally agreed to it, but that doesn't mean too much. And she agreed to oh, it's gonna take 2-3 months. Yeah, but we also have to divide the land. That's gonna take some time. So yeah, let's see if they agree. I mean, I'm preparing myself for the worst case, which is they don't want to do it, and yeah, that would suck, but that's what it is. I'm gonna find another deal. I don't think this is gonna be the only deal, and it's probably not the best deal out there, but I just want to get started, get my practice in, get my experience in. Yeah, if I take investors in for this project, it's going to be, let's say, dividing the profits 50-50. Let's say if the investor puts in let's say $1 million and the profit is $1 million, then 50% of that will go to the investor, and I will be the, let's say, general manager of this project, right? The manager of everything, and the investor will be passive in nature. All right, guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but Pavel here is gonna make another hole. We already made one hole right there. I don't know if you can see. Okay, anyway, let's go. We need to know what we can put here, and he's saying basically at this point we need to put a slab. So it's gonna be a bit more expensive, maybe 30%. I don't know, we'll see, but let's see. The different type of so here you see it's not compacted, there it's already more compacted. Yeah, it's testing the dirt. Let's see, this is just wet, and there it's less wet. Well, yesterday it rained also, so let's see, we're going deeper. A Paweł, jak myślisz, gdzie robimy 5 metrów? Tutaj myślisz? Tam? Okay. So we're gonna do one hole, which is a bit further, maybe 6 meters, I don't know, but I love how the pickup truck is going up and down. So guys, this is very important to do this test, because below our foundation is everything. Huh? Tak, ja myślę tak. So he's saying we're gonna do it here because it's closer to the Stawka, which is basically... Oh, another history he just told me. Let me go here. He was saying that actually these small, I don't know, lakes, or it's not a lake, I mean it's such a small, pond, let's call it a pond. Like I invented the English language. So these ponds actually, he's saying they are here because the dirt that he brought up, it's the playing dirt that you can have when you're a kid in school. So that, let's say it's not dirt, it's clay, that's what it's called. That clay, they would take that clay from that side, dig it up, and then they would make bricks out of it. So these ponds are actually the remainders of what they dug out, and now it's just water there because they use that clay to build houses in Warsaw or any other places, right? There were clay mines. So we're going deep, and as you can see, Pavel is already, I think, pretty deep. I don't know how deep, but so yeah, probably our foundation already, as I can count, is going to be more expensive. We will need to put slab, a lot of concrete. Oh wow, let's see what we got here. Interesting. He's already putting his gloves on, getting serious. A co to znaczy dla nas? You can make a ball with, yeah? So, interesting. And let's see. So this is what you should always check before you start building foundation. I'm paying some money for this. It's gonna cost like $600. But man, without this, I'm recommended by other investors to never buy the land. So after this, we're gonna know a bit better what we need to do. So let's see. Guys, so this is one asset of this property. I'm gonna get through these bushes. We have nature very close to it, like 2 minutes walk from this property, yeah? To the water. So the asset is that is very close to nature, and people can just come here and relax if they want to. It's 2 minutes walk from the property. But one thing that actually worries me now is that because these waters are still, they're not running, this could be a mosquito playground. Of course, there are already people living here, so probably it's not. And the solution is not that hard. It's just probably the city or the community here has to install some kind of fountain in the middle of the pond, because in summer, I mean, Poland doesn't have a big issue with mosquitoes, but it could be something. So what to look for is, you want to know how hard is the ground. You want to know how much water can it absorb. If it cannot absorb any water, then it's clay, right? Or if it does not let the water pass through, then it's clayish, and that's going to be harder for drainage. And at that point, you probably need a drainage tank, or for us, probably Pavel said, oh, that's Pavel. We're probably going to take, oh, that's a nice house. Look at that. Well, modern house. And we have a football playing field here. So in general, I feel amazing, like being here as a family. Man, beautiful neighborhood. Beautiful houses here. Seems like a kind of a mid to upscale neighborhood, you know? I mean, imagine you live here, your children can come and here play on the playing field. Amazing, yeah? So far, I feel good about this, so far. It's not perfect, but we'll take it as it comes. So yeah, you want to see how much the dirt can carry? What's the load capacity? And Pavel is telling me that it's from plastic to, not plastic, but the property that the dirt or the ground is plastic. It means it's going to move a little bit, flexible, and it's between like medium to medium hard, but it's not hard. If it was hard, we could probably put another type of foundation here, which would be cheaper, but at this point we're just gonna have to do what we can with what we have. And yeah, let's see what Pavel says. Told one of my architects to start with the more detailed analysis of the land. I called the owner, quite happy, just trying to inform her what's going on. We did the geology test and etc. And now she's getting kind of soft-footed. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but she's not. I told her that, well, I'm gonna pay her for the whole land after I get the permit to build. And in the first time I ever met her, she was okay with that. She said, oh, it's gonna take 3 months. And I told her, well, we gotta divide the land first and then get the pozvolenie, right? So yeah, this does not feel good, because now in this case she will maybe give me 3 months, then I have to pay her the full amount, and then I'm on my own to get the pozvolenie na budowę. And if I can't, I don't know, it's all on my risks. Like, everything is gonna be on me. So the cash flow issue is gonna be a problem, and also the safety issue that the neighbors might not like me. But if it was on her name, I could also ask her to help me to get the signatures from the neighbors, yeah? So in all, this is not good news, but, well, it's not lost yet. I've learned that, well, many times, that nothing is secured. So what should you do if the owner goes back on their offer? I would say the best thing to do now is to wait, because she wanted to talk to her husband. I closed my mouth, don't say anything, let them think. The worst case is that I lose 4,000 zloty, the money that I paid to the architect and to the geolog, and then I have to find another land, right? Let's say she finds another buyer tomorrow that wants to buy with cash. That's my loss, yeah. Kind of sucks though, that's a lot of money, but I have options. It's not lost yet. Maybe she comes tomorrow and says, okay, 6 months, 7 months, we'll wait. Or I can also try to offer a higher percentage to pay her 20% zaliczka, or the prepayment, before pozwolenia, so she can wait longer. Or I could offer her a higher price, so maybe 10,000 zloty extra in total. I'm open to that, to be honest. If it comes to it, I'm open to it. I hope that she talks with her husband and they're gonna wait and I don't need to pay more. But that's life. I was very sad, but there's always options. There's always options. And from tomorrow I'm gonna, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I still need to look for new options so that I don't get stuck with one option only. Let's see what happens. Bye bye.